More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Bavarians is for your man and you too.
What's that you say? No boulder dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to The Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
That's right. Welcome in, everybody. It's The Unfiltered Gentleman. Thanks for joining. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for being one of the cool kids and listening to us. I am Greg. That is Scott.
Right here.
And that is Dan.
Greetings, gumshoes.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like a movie I didn't know about.
It was probably from Carmen Sandiego, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
The chief.
So thanks for joining, all you gumshoes.
Yes.
Big shout out to our top listening city of last week, which was Oxnard, California.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
Dan's been passing out flyers.
Yeah, spreading the word.
That's right.
Spreading the good word.
The good word about the good show.
That's right.
Fighting the good fight. And a special mention to Delta, Canada, which apparently is right outside Vancouver, I think. They were a few down the list, but I thought whenever we go international, we got to shout out our international fans. So
That's gangster.
yeah, so shout out to Delta, Canada as well. Speaking of Canada, our burp word of the week is Merca.
Okay.
You know, July
Speaking
4th.
of
And all.
Canada.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
that?
Merca.
Yeah. July 4th is coming up, just a couple of days. So Merca is our burp word. Don't forget when you're on the social medias and you're posting up those sweet beer pics, hashtag show us your beers. Got some great cans, hashtag cans for cans, and tag us as well. And don't forget to rate and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spreaker, Spotify, wherever you're getting your podcasting from. Please.
Yeah, and call us and voicemail the burp word of the week.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
805-538-BEER.
Merca.
Right.
That wasn't a burp, I just, yeah.
It wasn't?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Of course it was.
Yeah,
yes.
totally. It
Yes.
sounded real. So anyways, we got a lot to get to. We have a new beer review from another new friend of ours. Her name is Kelsi, and she's got a 4th of July beer review for us.
Wow.
Dan's got a movie to talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
Some booze news to get through, and so much more. So let's just kick things off and start drinking.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Yes, indeed, and I think this beer needs appropriate music. Jazzy.
Hey.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Real snappy.
I like that clarinet,
Yeah.
saxophone,
We are
the other instruments that they're playing.
all those other things you
Yeah.
go into. We are drinking in honor of it being the 4th of July this week. Stone's Enjoy By 70419.
Beautiful.
Unfiltered IPA, 9.4%, 90 IBUs, has a 399 and Untapped. Could not find the Beer Advocate score. They kept showing me the one for like Enjoy By July 2012 or something like that. They say from Stone, for this version of Stone Enjoy By IPA, we thought, we don't always have a filter, so why should our beer? By skipping a step and letting this devastatingly fresh, golden-hued double IPA go unfiltered, the beer takes a hazy appearance and its peach and tropical fruit hop aromas are intensified. So though it may sound like it, the misstep was no misstep. Like the other IPAs in this series, this version is brewed specifically not to last. Remember last year they fucked up and they filtered half the batch and not the other half?
Oh, yeah, that's
right.
right.
You can only get the fuck up. The fuck up was the unfiltered, if I recall correctly, and they only had that in North Carolina. And we got Beer Girl to send us a can of the fuck up.
yeah.
We had them back to back. Remember? Good
now.
times. There it is.
There it is. Yes.
Dan's getting patriotic.
I knew
I
hero.
am.
Yes.
Had to do it.
Yes. So the beer, I definitely get some peach on the nose, some fruit and some peach aroma.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had such a strong peachy smell out of a beer.
I don't know. And you could definitely taste that. Was at 9.4?
Ooh, 9.4.
Oh, yeah, you can taste that.
Yeah, it's
I like it.
It's got a little booze behind it.
Mm.
Nice malt backbone for sure.
Yes. Good stuff.
Yeah, flavor-wise,
Oh man.
I do get a hint of peach. I get more of, I'd call that like a tropical fruit and just a whole lot of dank.
Oh, you gotta dank it
Oh
up.
man.
A lot of pine.
Dank City.
Dank City.
Yes.
It's Brock Lesnar over there.
Population you, bro.
Maybe that should be a new shirt. Welcome
Yeah.
to Dank City, population U.
Yeah.
Oh, copyright! Don't steal that shit. Dan's a
Brock.
genius.
We're gonna make that. Yeah.
I'm gonna make that pronto.
Let's do that.
Taking
Take a
notes.
note right now.
Yes, pop.
DAN
There we go. Welcome.
SITE.
Sit. Site. Welcome to Site.
Suplex City.
Yeah. So you guys, are you fans of the
man.
7419?
This is good.
This
Yeah.
is tasty.
Yeah. God bless America.
Yeah. Very patriotic
Or should I
cans
say
too.
beer?
Oh, I like the
America.
can.
Yeah.
Great can art.
Yeah, great can art. Cans for cans.
Yeah.
I salute the can.
Indeed. All right, we got. Oh, you know what? I think this is only appropriate because this is quite hoppy and dank.
Look at all the hops we've got.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get a little
True
cro-
American.
That's
You.
right. Let's get a little crotch talk going.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
I do have a grievance.
Oh,
this
shit.
week.
Oh boy.
Oh
Not
man.
quite.
Yeah. Close. Oh, shart. I was out to dinner with a couple of friends. A lady friend and I and a couple of friends went out to dinner at this brew pub place. We're sitting outside. We had the dog with us. And this big party next to us of like 8 to 10 people had definitely been there for a while. And they're all older, probably in their 60s or so. They look like they just come from, I know, right? They look like they just come from the
Gross.
golf course. They had that kind of like super old white people attire,
Ew.
fresh off the course.
I hate old people.
Right? Must be hard.
Yeah.
And this guy, first of all, such an asshole, was sitting there talking to his group, which was, close to 50-50 guy-girl ratio, was talking about the waitresses that were walking by and rating their fuckability.
Oh no.
Yeah, this
Oh,
old,
God.
just disgusting man. Oh, yeah, she's real fuckable. Right. Oh, I'd fuck her. But it's like, shut up, old man. You sound disgusting. So that's how we were introduced to him. And then we get our food, and he never sat down the entire time. He's animated, he's up, he's telling stories, he's hammered.
Oh god.
And he's got his back to us as he's telling stories, and he starts ripping ass.
Oh no.
Just we're eating, it's like
Oh.
it wasn't quiet. It wasn't like the silent but deadly guy from the Bud Light commercial. They were loud. I mean, we were outside, thank God, but they were loud. And finally, after like the third or fourth one, I said something. I turn around and I go, "You want to close your fucking ass over there?"
Oh.
And the lady friend was like very quick to shut that down. She's like, "You are not getting in a fight with an old man." And I was like, "No, fuck this guy. He won't stop
All right.
farting on us while we're eating. Sit down, you old fuck." She's like, and I started to get up. She's like, "Sit down. You are not fighting the old man." I was like, "What is he gonna do? Fucking gum me to death with his
Kick your
dentures?" Or,
ass.
yeah,
Might keep farting.
Man, or-
yeah, he might keep farting.
Yeah.
So
fart the shit out
yeah,
of
it was probably better, at least for him, that she was there because she
you. But
prevented me.
Did
from,
he hear you or just
I don't-
ignore you?
Either he ignored me or didn't he? I don't know.
What an asshole. I'm
so
sorry.
pissed.
There's nobody older than me. But
Right.
That's not right.
No, it was annoying.
on.
It was rude.
Don't talk about girls. You can fart, but don't talk about young girls.
God. Oh, and then he goes in at one point, and he's passing this table to these two younger, attractive girls sitting there. And
come
he's,
on.
and he's like, "Oh, I'd fuck." It's like,
Oh,
shut
come
up,
on,
man.
dude.
Somebody needs to kick you in the
That's-
balls.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
sorry.
It's just annoying. I don't want to get farted on while I'm eating, please. So, and my friends that we were with, they're. I don't say that I'm quick to be a fighter, but the husband of that situation is definitely not a fighting person. And he just looked at me while I was like, "Hey, close your fucking ass," or whatever. He just looks over at me like, "Oh no, what's gonna happen?" It's like, I'm about to beat up an old man. That's what is gonna happen. So, dude, just fucking close your ass or go. We're outside already. Just step outside the little gate where no one's eating and let your ass rip over there or something.
Right.
So, fuck you.
That's a bunch of crap.
To give an honest opinion from an old person, I mean, the farting thing is not good. I try not to, but hey, it's,
Right. It happens
slips
more than I'd
out.
like to know.
But talking about young girls like that, just to me, it's just like gross.
It's just nasty. Like,
It's just gross.
first
It's
of
like,
all, you might think they're fuckable. They're not fucking you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially after you're farting everywhere.
and then you're like
Yeah.
80 years older than them. Come on,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, they look at you and think you're gross. So
Mhm.
just shut the hell up.
yeah,
Agreed.
It was so annoying and disgusting all around. And just, fuck you.
And I told you my story too, right? About somebody farting. I used to work somewhere where they sold video games.
Oh yes,
Yeah. And
yes.
some guy like walked in and was like talking to us about something. He just let one loose, I guess. Like he was like, "Whoa, did you see one of those mice on a motorcycle go by?" And like I just looked at him and I was like, "Dude, are you retarded?" And he was like, "No, why?" I'm like, then knock it off, please. Like, I can understand if you're retarded, but if you're not, you need to knock it off. Like,
If you had your wits with you, close
come
your ass
on.
cheeks.
Jeez.
Just go outside.
Yeah, we're all adults here.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
I love that.
I hate old people.
I had to make sure, before I told him, so if he was retarded, like, okay, carry on.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, sorry. Don't forget your helmet.
Right. Oh, God. People are such
And your
assholes.
cheese.
Right. Anyways, anybody else any grievances or anything to talk about?
I guess I could talk about something really quick.
Okay, cool.
I went to go eat at this place. It was called EMC Seafood. I'd never eaten it, and it's kind of by my house. And before, I guess they used to be some kind of sushi place or something like that. And they had sake there. I'm like, okay, but their whole menu is like Cajun style like food. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. So I'd asked them about, I go, what's up with the sake and the Cajun food, dude? And like, they told me, I guess, that they had transitioned like completely, which I didn't know restaurants do. Like, they went from a sushi place to a Cajun style, like just like that.
Like, same owner just got out of the sushi business,
Yeah,
basically.
Same name of the company and everything.
Same name?
I'm telling you, it's so weird, dude.
Super creative.
Yeah. So, but one thing they had on there that I'd never ever eaten in my life was fried alligator po' boy sandwich.
What?
Yeah. Yes, fried alligator.
I've
po'
never
boy
had
sandwich.
alligator either.
Neither have I. So I had it. I was like,
Revenge.
dude, I got to do this.
Yeah.
Revenge. No kidding.
Alligators and sharks.
I
Yeah.
always enjoy eating something that can eat you. You know what I mean? Like,
Makes you feel kind of big, right?
Yeah, I feel bad for those.
I told you.
Yeah, some of these animals that we eat, and it's like, you
feel
can
bad for
imagine them-
chickens.
Chickens, especially.
Turkeys.
Yeah. But, an
What did they do to
alligator,
you? Come on.
fucking alligator.
Yeah.
Eat your fucking tail.
Yeah, make
So-
boost out of your skin or something. Or a belt or whatever they make.
So
out of them.
I ordered alligator. I had the po' boy, and oh my god, it was so freaking
Really?
delicious.
Was
dude.
it?
Alligator,
Yeah.
huh?
You know what it tastes like? It's flaky, like
Don't say chicken.
I've
Well,
heard chicken. That's
yes,
what I've heard, yeah.
It's
Really?
flaky like fish,
Interesting.
but it tastes like chicken.
Interesting.
Yeah, really good stuff though, man. I really
I'll try
enjoyed
it.
it. So, and I told him, I was like, dude, like I had no idea what was in this place when I walked in.
Yeah.
I walked by it a million times. I guess before it used to be sushi, but now it's like you guys got to put like an alligator up here or something because like I don't know where else you can get alligator to eat.
Their
Florida.
logo should be like a picture of you punching an alligator. You know?
The new Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Give the alligator these hands. Yeah.
Crocodile
Yeah.
Dan.
With like
Dandy.
me holding like 2 pieces of bread in between his tail while I hit him, and then his tail pops off.
Like,
great.
like in the same vein as the Anderson's Pea Soup billboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That could be awesome.
Oh man, yeah, they definitely. It was EMC Seafood. I don't know how many places are switching from sushi to, but where I am at,
Right.
they're switching it up.
Interesting.
Good
Which is-
stuff.
You're right by the beach, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's even weirder. You get
Yeah.
fresh
yeah.
sushi.
So, yeah, never eaten reptile before.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right. Did you have any of their sake?
I did. Yeah,
Good
and,
man.
and they were discounting it. Like I bought a whole bottle for like I forget like $9 or something.
I wonder if they're just trying to get rid of it because they have it left
That's
over
why.
from the sushi.
That's
Then
why. So I came
Ah.
up. I need to go back and get some more sake.
That's right before they run out.
And they're low on alligators.
Yeah. Oh yeah, more alligator too.
Yeah. Hey, what's on sale? Give me 10 bottles.
Good stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll have to try it because I've never had alligator and I'd be willing to try.
Yeah.
it.
It's
would.
good. Yeah, I'm going back for some more gator.
Nice. Use those hands.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Oh, old timey word of the week. Lumber house.
Uh-oh.
Lumber house is apparently a house for thieves to hide their stolen
Oh.
property.
Thank God.
Not at all where I thought that was
Yeah,
going.
me either.
No. Yeah. All I thought was large
Something
place.
in the zipper.
Yeah, exactly. So
So I like that.
we'll
one.
leave it there. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Large, or excuse me, a house for thieves to hide their stolen property.
We're still G-rated.
That's
far.
indirect. It's so indirect.
Yeah.
Like you almost don't know what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
I guess it's like, hey, let's take the goods back to the lumber house.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Because
It's
I can't
weird.
imagine if you're tattling on someone, you're trying to tell the cops. Yeah, they took it back to their lumber house. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Cops like, the hell are you
That's
talking
where the
about?
guys from last week took their stuff from the not Lowe's place.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
from the hardware
They took it
store.
to the lumber house.
They took it from the lumber house to the lumber house.
Oh,
There you go. There you
touche.
go. Yeah.
That was a good one there. All right, let's move on. No more lumber house.
This one's a classy dame with a great palate. It's Beer Babe of the Week.
It is indeed. Her name is Colleen. And you can find Colleen on the Instagrams at Beer Hopping Babe. All one word, Beer Hopping Babe. And this one, she is at Base Camp Brewing, which I've never been to. I think they're in Portland or outside of Portland, having what looks like to be a tasty stout, nice and dark. So go follow Colleen at Beer Hopping Babe and check out all her beer travels. She's been all over. She's even been to some local stuff. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so go give her a follow.
Dan approved.
Also, we have a new review from our friend Kelsi, who is reviewing a beer just in time for the 4th of July.
Hey everyone, Kelsi here, aka That One Beer Gal, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer from Blaker Brewing Company, which is in Ceres, California, and I'm so excited because this is a 4th of July inspired beer, which is my favorite holiday. Okay, so this is called Falling Sparks, and it is a hazy IPA, a New England style IPA with a 6.9% ABV, and just looking at it, the can's beautiful. The artwork is amazing. There's metallic fireworks everywhere. If you want to see the whole can, you can go to their Instagram, and they have all the pictures of it. As I poured this out, I realized that there was no sediment in it. I didn't see any, and also I think I left the can out a little bit too long because there was no head on it either. I tried to get them really cold, but I think I left it out a little too long before pouring it. It's definitely a hazy IPA, but not the haziest I've ever seen. And the smell is actually really amazing. I could smell this all day. It's kind of mandarin, yeah, like tangerine, citrusy. The taste is really, really good. I'm just really surprised right now. It's not as citrus forward as I thought. It's kind of dry and florally, actually. I hoped it'd be a little more citrusy just because I love citrus beers, but nonetheless, it's super good. It's super good for a hot day, super good for 4th of July. I would drink this all the time, and yeah, I'm super impressed by this. If you ever find yourself in Ceres, California, you gotta go to Blaker. It's grown immensely in the past few years that it's been around, and I'm super impressed by this. So that's all I got, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at That One Beer Gal, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
I had to look up Ceres, California. It's up north near Modesto. I'd never heard of it before.
Dang.
But it's like Ceres or something like that. I forget now.
Fuck, I thought it was like the phone, Siri.
Oh, Ceres.
It's like, where you live, Siri?
Yes, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, go follow on Instagram at That One Beer Gal, all one word. Thank you to Kelsi for coming in with the beer review just in time for the 4th of July.
Yes.
So if you're up there, you can get some of that Falling Sparks IPA, and do follow her. All right, we have a bullpen beer to get to, and we also have a Dan movie to get to. What are you feeling first, Dan? Bullpen?
We got to do the bullpen.
Should we bullpen it up?
We got to do it.
All right, let's hit it.
Yes. I picture struggling. My thirst is struggling.
Calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Yes, he does. We better pour this quickly.
Dan's thirsty.
Yeah. All right, we are drinking one from a local brewery to us. In fact, they've been on the show, 14 Cannons.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We all love some 14 Cannons.
Yes.
We're drinking their Reaching Sail Red IPA, 6.6%, 80 IBUs, has a 3.74 on Untapped. Could not find it on Beer Advocate. From 14 Cannons, they say a sweet ruby red maltiness with citrusy, juicy fruit-like hops. Dan's checking out the color as we speak.
I like it.
It's a good looking, color.
Yeah.
And the can, I like the can art. There's a great looking can. I'll post pictures. It's all fiery. And
I like when my beer has like a malty, brownish, reddish finish like I do.
you like your beer like you like you?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice and tan.
Yeah, with a big head. I was kidding.
And big hands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get these hands.
Yeah, get a lot of that hoppy dankness on the nose of this one. And what's the taste like for you?
Oh, man. Yeah, it's, oh, shit. That was a lot of flavor there I wasn't expecting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get some of that sweetness, like some of the caramely flavor?
Especially towards the end there. Like, I was not, I was like, oh, this is nice, toasty, malty. But then, yeah, very sweet towards the end there. Like, I don't know. And it's not in a bad way either. Like,
No, not at all. And I get a lot
Right.
of hop finish on the tongue. Like it kind of comes in like a kind of a
Even on
red,
the nose a little bit
little
there.
sweet, little caramel, yeah. And then as it finishes up, it's like, boom, hops, bitch. That's what it says. I can hear it.
Yeah. Oh my God, I like this beer.
80 IBUs. This is
Good.
nice.
This is good.
You like it?
I like the smell, and
Mhm.
once you smell it and you taste it, it's like it explodes.
Yeah.
Like the 4th of July.
Just like fireworks.
Fireworks.
Oh, look what we did there.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
damn.
Oh, we're getting cheesy as hell. Yeah, so if you guys are in the Westlake Village area, Southern California, just north of Los Angeles, check out 14 Cannons. This was a special edition release. I don't know if they'll be bringing it back around or what. Seems like they kind of do it once a year.
Wow.
So it's really good.
Really good.
Everything 14 Cannons does is really good.
Cool.
I love everything. And if you want to go back, Nick, the head brewer, was on our show about a little over a year ago. So go listen to his interview. He's like the nerdiest beer person ever. It's great. He's a lot of fun. So, all right. We do have a movie review from
Right on.
one Dan and these hands.
All right. So the movie I watched was Blade of the Immortal. So this isn't this movie came out.
Is Hulk Hogan in it?
Why?
The Immortal Hulk Hogan?
No. I watched it. It came out 2 years ago. It's a movie I kind of wanted to watch. It's like a samurai kind of movie.
You dig those?
Yeah, kung fu samurai kind of thing. And I wasn't, in the mood for what's in Hollywood right now, I guess. Like there's like
Nothing good.
Yeah, MIB International and like Child's Play, The Redo. I don't know. I'm not about that. So this movie is available for free on Hulu right now, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, for a while I couldn't find it. I had found it, I think, illegally at some point, and
That doesn't sound like you.
yeah. But
an accident.
aside from not having the subtitles available, I also said, you know what, this is wrong. I need to turn it off. So
Right,
yeah,
totally.
yeah, didn't watch it. So
Thank God for you.
yeah. So you can watch it free legally on Hulu if you're subscribed, and
Nice.
it's
It's got subtitles on Hulu?
yeah,
too?
yeah,
Okay.
subtitles, and that's the way I like it. I don't like it with the dubs because they have funny sounding
Because
voices.
it looks so cheesy.
Yes.
Godzilla.
Yeah, I mean, and typically with these kung fu and samurai movies, anyways, the scripts aren't very good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's always about revenge. Let's just get to it.
It's never not about
it's
revenge.
always
Yeah.
about revenge. I mean, then why else would you take a fucking katana blade to somebody
Yeah.
unless they pissed you off really
They've
bad?
dishonored someone's
Yeah.
family, most
It's like,
likely.
you farted in my direction. No, you must pay.
I think the waitress felt.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this movie, basically what sets this movie apart a little bit is the Blade of the Immortal kind of implies, the guy can't die. What happens to this guy is he's in this big fight, because somebody killed it's not his sister, but you kind of think it is. It's someone he was looking after.
Okay.
And he goes and kills all these people, and he ends up dying, killing everybody, but someone comes along and like makes him come back to life
Oh.
with like these creepy little bloodworms that seal up all his wounds and like reattach his hand back to his arm. And
The hell?
oh my god, this movie is so over the top violent, and like it's reminiscent almost of like Kill Bill or something like that. Yeah, where you just see the slashes and like I said, dismemberments of people and stuff like that. Good stuff. What he's doing, to me, he's like protecting this chick who also wants revenge, I guess.
Everybody wants revenge.
Yeah, after he gets his
Yeah.
revenge, he's kind of like, well, I'm alive forever, but I have no purpose. So this chick like
Might
finds
as well
him.
keep killing people.
Yeah, this chick finds him and says, I need revenge now. Somebody took out my whole family. So, he's going to help this chick. And to me, it kind of reminds me of like a samurai version of like Terminator 2 kind of.
Okay.
Where he's, looking after this little kid and like he can't fucking die. You know what I mean? So he's just taking all this punishment. I mean, towards the end, if he was a cyborg, he'd have like his face showing and like he's tore up. You almost feel every like, sword that goes through him or whatever. It's like, oh, this poor guy, he's getting beat up.
So it still hurts, but you just can't die.
Oh yeah, that's what he says all the time. It's like a popular phrase actually. When he sees something and he blocks it, he's like, "Ooh, that was gonna hurt." It's like, yeah, it would have, So, but yeah, there's just like great special effects and practical effects too.
Good.
Aside from there's no CGI.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
I hate
good
cheesy
stuff.
CGI.
And good samurai movie. Again, like I said, you're not gonna expect much from the story or the script.
Just the name alone, I didn't expect much.
Yeah, exactly. But very violent and good stuff, and you're definitely drinking along with this movie.
Nice.
So
Well, good.
Oh, that's good.
enjoyed myself.
Yeah, because when you told me the name, you're like, "Hey, I got a movie review," and you told me the name, I was like, "That sounds fucking horrible."
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
Sounds cheesy as hell, but
Yeah.
no, but good.
Yeah.
All right, we got some booze news to get to.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
It is indeed. I guess when you're a celebrity and you get drunk, you can just kind of like do whatever you want and spend a bunch of money on retard stuff.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Russell Crowe got drunk and bought a dinosaur head from Leonardo DiCaprio.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaur head.
Dinosaur head, yes.
Where did Leonardo get it from?
Well, that's a great question. Russell Crowe, for instance, dropped $35,000 on a dinosaur head he saw sitting on display at Leonardo DiCaprio's house. I bought it for my kids and, cut myself a little bit of slack. There was a bunch of vodka involved in the transaction, and it happened at Leonardo's house. Crowe told Howard Stern last week. So, we're drinking at Leo's house. You guys were having a fun night, and you say to Leonardo, go see this fantastic... Oh, gee, this is a fantastic dinosaur head. That's what Stern asked Russell. He said, no, I think it started the conversation. He's like, I got this one, but there's another one coming on the market that I really want, so I'm trying to sell this one. And I said, well, I'll buy it. I said, how much you want for it? He was pretty cool about it. He just said, give me what I paid for it. And I think I paid him 30, 35 grand for it. Like, he doesn't even remember. 30, 35 grand, no big deal. The mounted skull is a mosasaur that the auction house described.
Oh, shit.
Not the mosasaur.
Yeah, that one.
Fuck.
Damn.
I thought you were like
got a
me,
good
like
deal.
a big dinosaur nerd right now.
Well, hey, I grew up in the dinosaur age.
That's true. That's true, yeah. Might have been your old friend.
Could have been.
I was gonna say that's actually a pretty giant skull. I think.
Is it?
Yeah. It's if you think about if you ever watch Jurassic World, it's the big dinosaur that's in the water.
How about Jurassic Park? I saw that.
That's the mosasaur.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
The skull is described as the fossil relative of the monitor lizard family, which includes the Komodo dragon. The mosasaur was a giant serpentine marine reptile, which was prevalent during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 65 million years ago. When Scott was born.
Back when I was a kid.
Mosasaurs were formidable hunters with a double-hinged jaw and flexible skull, enabling them to eat their prey whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big stuff.
Yes.
Pretty
Those double
good.
hinges were a pain. You have to go to the store, not named Lowe's, and get another hinge for it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, when one broke, it was hard to replace.
That's what I heard is kind of a thing too, like for like not people that are rich here, but like the super rich people that say buy WWE to go once a month do pay-per-view.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like I hear that they're in their big palaces when you walk in, there's like full on like dinosaur skeletons now that they just put out there.
At
like
WWE?
Huh?
No. The people that pay for them to
in their
come.
house, in their home, their palaces that they live in. Like it's like and it's like it's this. They have room for a giant T-Rex, I guess, and they got money to blow on it.
I guess when you have fuck me money,
exactly.
That's what else you gonna spend it on?
That's what it's all about. It's
you
like
can have any car you want.
What better says "fuck me" than a dead fucking reptile?
Right,
fuck you
from millions of years ago.
Yeah.
What says "fuck you" to Scott? Like I'm gonna buy your old pet.
Yeah.
Your fossilized pet.
Dino.
Yeah. Some sad news in the beer world. The founder of
Sadder than Dino?
Well, not quite.
Okay.
The founder of North America's first brew pub passed away. The man who was the man who is credited as establishing the first brew pub in North America has passed away. The craft beer landscape we enjoy in the U.S. today is an amalgam of cultures, history, and hard work by many hands. And while John Mitchell is known as the grandfather of the Canadian craft beer, his work building independent beer in North America, English is getting hard, inspired generations of craft brewers. In 1982, he opened Canada's first craft brewery in Horseshoe Bay, BC. Then in 1984, he opened Spinnakers in Victoria, the first brew pub in North America. An announcement on What's Brewing Canada reads, in November 1980, frustrated by recurrent BC brewery shutdowns and Big Beer's lack of quality, Mitchell decided it was about time that his pub's patrons, British Columbian Canadians, had access to a wider variety of ales. It was that involvement Mitchell decided to take a small action and planted the seed for a new brewing industry in Canada. Over the course of the next 2 years, Mitchell fought against the status quo, pushed for reformed laws, assembled a brew house, and started making the kind of beer he'd been thirsting for. As Canada's original craft brewer, John Mitchell was more than a beer maker. He was an agent of change. The advances he pushed for ushered in a new era of government regulation that established the BC craft beer industry and paved the way for Canada's other provinces to follow. The John Mitchell Foundation is a private foundation currently working to educate up-and-coming craft brewers. So R.I.P. John Mitchell.
Yes.
Founder of the first brew pub.
Father of our drunkenness.
That's right.
Yes.
Father of our problems. I mean, our hobbies.
Yes.
Something like that. A company is offering $10,000 to give up frosé for the summer. Do you guys know what frosé is?
Frosé?
Yeah.
No.
A movie about some princess?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A drunk princess, maybe.
Right. Starring
Ooh.
Kristen Bell. An alcoholic beverage brand is offering $10,000 for a seemingly simple summer job. Give up homemade frosé cocktails. It's
Never.
You make it's like a rosé wine based cocktail, and people are freezing them and making like popsicles out of it.
Oh shit.
Calling it frosé. Cape Line Sparkling Cocktails said it would pay $10,000 to a selected person who pledges to forego frosé, a beverage made by freezing rosé wine,
Okay.
and instead drink their canned cocktails, which can be put in the freezer to create an easy frosé alternative. Applications are being accepted at the contest email nowayfrosé@capeline.com.
Better hurry.
You better hurry.
Yeah.
No way. Frosé.
Exactly. All right. I pledge to give it up.
Yeah.
I will no longer have frosés.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll stop making them right now.
Problem solved.
I didn't understand this was like a big thing or something.
I'd never heard of it before I
Right.
saw the story. So people are freezing wine. Why don't you just fucking drink it, you weirdos?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So
He's got that
for-
kind of like, proactiveness. Like, I can't wait to get drunk. Like, you're not even going to get drunk that way.
No.
It's going to take forever.
right.
First, you got to wait for it to freeze. Then
Yes.
you got to.
Who has time to wait for them to get frozen? Just drink it.
Yeah. So all right, I gave it up. $10,000, please.
Hit it up.
All right, Firestone Walker. I'm very excited about this. This is kind of local to us, but I wanted to share that. Has launched a new beer. It's available in their Beer Before Glory mix pack. It's a Cashmere XPA. I think we all know I'm a huge fan of Cashmere hops.
Good stuff.
And this is their Cashmere XPA, so I'm very excited. If anybody finds it, please let me know. I am looking for it. The month of May, beer shipments were down 1.5% across the board, which comes out to about 15 million barrels.
I tried.
Yeah, so gentlemen, we have some work to do.
I tried.
That is unfortunate news.
Huh.
We need to get those sales
Can't blame
back
me
up.
for that.
No, you did your part.
Yeah, I
Maybe
did.
people are drinking locally?
Oh.
Maybe, it's true. It just said shipments. Maybe that doesn't include like from the tap and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
People who go to Integrant and buy great looking growlers, maybe.
That's right.
Not counted or something.
That's true. Hey, I shipped it myself.
That's right. You're doing your part.
Saved on shipping.
Yeah, self-shipping.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's all do our part and help those barrels go. Deschutes, we all like Deschutes, is now selling canned water.
Huh?
Yes. Uh-huh. Canned water.
Canned water.
I guess because it's better for the environment than plastic. And they have a canning line and they have water, so put 2 and 2 together, you get 5. Yep.
Is that for one of those like wacky New Jersey rules that they had to bypass where you can't serve coffee or probably
Right.
water or something?
Yeah, unless it's in a can.
Yeah.
You're right. No, I think they're trying to be environmental and that kind of stuff, so they're now selling canned water.
Interesting.
Speaking of canned water, craft brewers are now starting to make beer without alcohol. Yes. Athletic Brewing Company offered its non-alcoholic limited edition double hop IPA for sale online last week, and it sold out in 32 seconds.
Not for me.
How many cans did they have?
3. No, I don't.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. We've been...
They bought it themselves?
Probably, yeah. It's like when you're in the newspaper, but you don't want to be in the newspaper. You go buy all the local copies. We've actually been totally overwhelmed and shocked by how strong the nationwide online demand is, says Bell Schaffelt, co-founder of Athletic Brewing Company, which produces only non-alcoholic brews.
You?
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked and overwhelmed too. Who the hell?
Yeah.
The brewery release...
People are stupid.
Yeah, it's limited batch brews in small quantities, 5,200 cases at a time, and has been expanding quickly. We recently doubled our capacity and footprint, he says, of the Connecticut-based company. We're not going to Connecticut ever again.
Nope.
Which also sells its brews on tap and in cans at about 25 breweries and many bars and restaurants in the Northeast. It also distributes to over 2,000 stores nationwide. 2 years ago, Schaffelt and his co-founder, John Walker, were getting Athletic Brewing Company off the ground. His goal was to give people a cool way to moderate their drinking and to provide people who are sober comfort in being sober. Why?
Yeah.
What do you...
There's no comfort in that.
You're right. So what do you guys think? Would you try
Nope.
the non-alcoholic beer?
Well, what they say was a double IPA?
Which part of what makes a double IPA
Booze.
is the ABV. Yeah. So I don't know how you have a 0% double anything. That's weird.
I think I'd have to have a taste of those Warlocks, but I'd have to try it.
Yeah, I'd try it.
I'm curious.
But
I'll try it, but I'm saying no.
yeah, that's weird to me. Why?
I imagine
What's the
I'm
point?
not going to like it.
Yeah.
But I just need to...
Have you ever had like near beer or whatever they call it, where it's 0%?
Yes.
No.
Have you? You have?
I've had near beer.
Or like an O'Doul's or something?
I've had near beer. I don't think I've ever had O'Doul's.
All right. Do you?
near
That I
beer.
recall.
Is near beer an actual brand? I thought that's just what they called it.
From what I recall, near beer was like kind of like a sparkling apple juice.
Oh,
Really?
I think.
I thought.
I mean,
I thought,
this is like 100 years ago.
Yeah, I thought like O'Doul's the category was near beer because
I rode over on my dinosaur and
Right.
got a near beer.
Yeah, the one that Leo DiCaprio just sold to
Exactly.
Russell Crowe. Yeah. Was it good? Was it
No.
drink? Okay.
No. Well, the near beer, and maybe I'm thinking of something else, but when I was younger, I think I got near beer, which is like a sparkling apple juice.
Oh. Weird.
But as far as O'Doul's and all those stupid non-alcoholic, it's like, why bother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had one of those.
No.
Maybe we should find it just for science.
Ugh. We can try it.
We can try it for science reasons, and then we'll
If
have
we can
like
find it. Do they still even have O'Doul's?
maybe what we'll do is we'll find a 0% beer and then try it just to see what it's like and report back to our listeners, and then after that we'll go the opposite direction and have like a 120-minute IPA that's 18%.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah,
you
we'll
gotta
make up for it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do something like that.
If we have the 120% per first, then maybe the...
No 120%. That would kill you. But yes.
I mean, whatever you said.
Get this man a near beer.
Please.
Yeah. Oh, God. That's it for the news. Thanks all for listening. Quick little tidbit. Next week, John Cochran of Upcountry Brewing will be on the show.
Oh, cool.
It's an interview I did when I was out in Asheville, North Carolina.
Okay.
He's the founder of Upcountry, but he's also not former, he still was the founder, but he doesn't work there anymore. Co-founder of Terrapin Brewing down in Atlanta. I think a lot of people have heard of Terrapin. Him and his partner started it. They were eventually bought out by Miller. So it's kind of a cool discussion. We talked about Upcountry a lot, but I also wanted to talk about selling out to a big brewery and kind of get like the human side of it. Because fuck you, Ballast Point. We do that all the time. But like, what's it like being the guy who's making the money from that big brewery? And
exactly.
And he had some interesting things to say about had we not sold out, we would have been gone in a few years, and all these people would have lost their jobs. And it was the kind of that got them. But it was a real big struggle for him to decide like, should we sell, should we not? So I wanted to talk to him about that. And it was really fun. And Upcountry Brewing, we had like half their menu. And it was delicious. They do some really good beer up there. So we'll be talking to John Cochran next week on the show. Listen for that. And if you're in the North Carolina area and South Carolina, look for his beer, Upcountry. Their lager is delicious. I got some in the fridge right now. And that talk about an all-day drinker like we had last week. We had those lagers. Upcountry lager, Upco lager is phenomenal. So
if the beer does not fit, you must have quit.
Thank you, Johnny
Cochran. So please check that out next week. I think it's a good interview. In the meantime, theunfilteredgentleman.com as well as the Unfiltered Gentleman on social media, except for Twitter, at Unfiltered Gents. Thanks again to Kelsi for the beer review. You can find her on Instagram at @thatonebeergal, all one word, thatonebeergal. She's got all kinds of good beer posting up on there. Follow her. You can call us, leave a drunk voicemail or the burp word of the week, or maybe you got a beer review for us. 805-538-BEER, 2337. I think that's all the housekeeping we have. So hope everyone is staying hydrated out there. And on that note, good night, everybody.